What's good with the gamers? We got another video today. We're gonna doing Jump Force, as you can see, and so we're gonna check out this action. It's kind of cool because I didn't like this game for like 2, 3 days, and I just kept playing it, and I'm starting to like it a lot more than before. I think the free roam, walking around, is a little too much, but when you get to the battles and the missions and all that, I think this shit is dope. Pretty comparable to Fighter Z as far as the missions, but except when you're fighting on here, your three characters only get one life bar, so they're sharing that life no matter what. Unlike Fighter Z, you get three characters, three life bars. So basically, the first one to win gets that match, obviously, and then there's going to be the round two. And of course, if you tie, well, you go to round three. But basically, you get one life for all your characters. And right now, I'm rocking with Frieza, my man Cell, and then my pre-made character, Majimaru, Majin Buu version of Shikamaru from Naruto. But yeah, the specials, the moves that they put in here is pretty crazy. I mean, look at that. That might be a little bit better than Fighter Z's special for Frieza. Not sure if they have the golden form on here. I've seen Goku go blue on here and Super Saiyan, which is pretty dope. But I haven't seen Frieza go gold yet. Not sure if I'm far enough in the game or whatnot, but I think this game is pretty dope. After sitting on it for a couple days. And you gotta be careful when fighting Cell. He got that explosion attack when you come close. And if you're far away, he's got another explosion attack that'll get you from 10, 20 feet away, which is pretty dope. But still, that block button is pretty essential in this game. That solar Kamehameha, though, I mean, man, that is crazy. I also like how they charge in here, how they show the little electricity and all that, different effects to it. Oh, man. And then basically, so once that fight was over, obviously we start over with the whole new life bar. Another thing, when you're using the Rasengan, I mean, it's a very long move. You don't have to be close up, it's a long distance. But if the person moves further back, then it's a waste. So I recommend using it when you're a little closer, kind of like this right here. They don't have time to block it, not time to move, dodge. But when you're further out, it's easier to dodge that or block it or anything. And then you can also set all the moves, pretty much any move to your pre-made character. Frieza, Cells, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yugi's, not Yu-Gi-Oh's. Anybody special you can add to your pre-made character, which is pretty dope. So you have pretty much a huge variety of moves that you can use. I think the one thing I don't like about this game is it's in Japanese. And I know it's an anime game, don't get me wrong. But, I'd rather hear all of this in English. I don't want to play story mode and have to read subtitles and then watch the video at the same time. That's too much going on. I watch my anime like that, but I mean, the games, I prefer it in English because I want to see what's going on and hear it as to sitting there reading subtitles all day. That's the one thing I don't like about the main story. But when you're playing these missions, there's not really much to talk about. You're just pretty much getting it in. My guy, Majimaru. I like how they got the damaged Cell. They got the damaged Frieza with the tail cut off. So this is the main lobby here. And basically, you can pretty much go to any one. But it starts you off at easy. I guess it depends on how you're ranked or your level. So I'm at I think level 14 right now. So it lets me go to normal, but I'm doing all the easy ones first. I'm kind of just gonna go in order and knock it all out. But the best thing about this game, man, I think is how diverse the cast is. A lot of cast on here, a lot of different animes. A lot of people upset, actually, there's not more women on here, which I think would be dope. I'm hearing that they might add Sailor Moon. I think that'd be dope as hell, but that's to be seen at another time, apparently. But aside from that, man, the levels on here, the gameplay, I mean, everything looks pretty damn real. That move is hard, man. That move is hard. But you don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, turn your back on Vegeta. His moveset is crazy too. Ooh, got the Gallic gun. That's another favorite move right there, Gallic gun. Oh yeah, this would sound so much better with the English voices. Excuse me. Personally, I think so, but it is what it is. I can't change that. So, man, I got Trunks too. Throwing them quick hand signs real quick. And then as you step up from easy to normal and hard, the blocking of the computer is a lot more accurate. So they're not just gonna let you whoop their ass like you think you can run through. So you actually have to practice and get better at the game. But yeah, they definitely can block almost anything. Regular hits, special hits. So basically you gotta time everything pretty perfectly. Another thing I don't like is sometimes when you're charging your character up, you can't see the enemy sometimes. They kind of get lost in the background while you got all these killers flying out of nowhere. So you gotta be real cautious about how long you're gonna stand there and charge, because they might hit you with a special, and that's game. So you kind of see how you can barely see them in the background. So just keep that in mind when you're charging your character up. Man, this guy's putting hands on me. Come on, Vegeta. One more hit, you done, buddy. See that again? You charging up, you can hardly see the enemy. Time's up. That's another thing. They give you time limits on some of these as well, but obviously, as long as you have your time right and your health bar, you good. But that's all we got today on Rated X Games on Jump Force. We're gonna have a few more coming up. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button for me, and we'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good one.